Ingina, Parowa, Emirai, Nora, Nima, Nura, Bora, Bora, Nora, Balawuri, you, Darren Yam, Angami, Ingina, Baila, Ingami, Rago, Tiori, Wago, Wago Gayanel, Waro, Waro Nura, Ingura, Wayaboinia, Bailawa, Gami, Rago, Tiora, Numera.
That's aboriginal.
He see that sign?
Long ago,
Did he put that down? Oh, here's some birds.
the spiritual ancestors roamed across this land, creating everything that is today. This is aboriginal dreaming. Dreaming has no beginning and no end. We live the dreaming. It is our culture, our spirit, our identity. We are the dreaming. Long ago, when all the birds were black, a little bird flew down from the sky and punctured his foot on a splinter. He cried out in pain, and all the other birds came to help him, all except the cranky old crow. Painfully, the splinter turned into a colourful blister, which got bigger and bigger, until suddenly a big bird pushed through the others and popped it with his sharp beak. The blister splashed over all the birds, and that's how they got their all except the cranky old crow, who is still black today.
They're gorgeous, those ones.
Hello! Welcome to Taronga Zoo and welcome to the QBE Free Fly Bird Show. My name's Claudia, and if you're here to see some birds, you are in luck, because Australia is one of the richest countries when it comes to bird life. And as you can imagine, they come in all different shapes, sizes and colours, and with some amazing abilities that we are going to demonstrate for you today. So are we ready to meet some birds?
Yay!
Are you sure? Excellent. Let's get started on a high note with a beautiful aerial specialist called Kite. Our kite's name is Stella. Stella is a black kite. And what these birds can do, are we ready? Is snatch it in midair, just like that, and eat them while still in flight. Yay! This is a really good way for you to fill up your tummy without a lot of effort. But black kites like Stella do not just fly around eating insects. They are great scavengers and can be found around ports, tips, abattoirs, anywhere that there's an easy meal to be found. And have a look how beautiful, yeah, what a catch. Have a look how beautiful Stella looks flying around all on her own. And imagine these birds in large numbers. They can be found in even thousands in the skies all at once. Wow, that was an upside down catch. Should we do one more? Okay, we do have one last piece. Let's get her in a really good spot. That's a good spot. Are we ready? Up you guys. Wow, what a catch. Amazing bird to see in flight.
Yeah.
You know, birds like Stella or kites are very amazing to see flying around because they are aerial specialists, beautiful in the air. But on the ground, you cannot beat the gracefulness of a Brolga. We have a beautiful Brolga called Billy on 2 meters worth of wings. Like we said, Brolgas like Billy are so graceful on land. They do this beautiful dance to attract a mate or defend their territory. They also got long legs that assist them in getting water and keep them themselves high and dry when looking for all those foods they like to eat, which includes plants, roots, insects, even fish are on the menu. And there's also the dreaming of the first Brolga, and that is a girl that all she ever wanted to do was dance. So because of this, she was turned into a Brolga so she could dance forever. But also, have a look at Billy's head as she comes out of that pond. Red patch lets us know, and all other Brolgas know, that Billy here is old enough to find herself a boyfriend. I know, and I think there's a boyfriend out back, so good luck with that one, Billy.
Flying over, wasn't it?
It is a type of crane, and we have 2 species of cranes that are found right here in Australia. But with over 50 species of parrots that call this country home, we are known as the land of the parrots. There's beautiful parrots like the white cockatoos you see flying around called sulphurs, or birds like our beautiful red-tailed black cockatoo here called Kajandi. Now we know Kajandi is a female because of all the speckly on her chest. If you want to see a male red-tailed black cockatoo, they look a little bit more like Geary, black all over with a beautiful red tail. Now Geary actually means very red, and if you look at his tail you'll see why.
He flew low, didn't he?
Some cockatoos, like you've seen before, the sulphurs and even those common pink galahs found everywhere, are doing quite well because they take advantage of things that we introduce, like food and water, and they thrive. However, others, like some of the black cockatoos, are not doing it so well. In Western Australia, there is a species called the forest redtail, a cousin of Geary's, that are doing it really tough. And the Carnaby's cockatoo, also found in Western Australia, it's actually now considered endangered. You see, we cut down trees to build beautiful cities like the one behind us, but we take away their homes. These birds require old hollows in old trees to build their homes, and when we cut those down, we also cut down their chances of survival. Sad, isn't it? But it's not all doom and gloom, and there are lots of things that we can actually do. And they don't have to be complicated things. Simple things like making wise choices when we shop in a supermarket can go a long way to assuring that beautiful birds like Geary will have a future to survive in. Is that correct, Geary? And not just simply disappear. Thank you, Geary. Now you can disappear. Thank you. We did say hollow logs are really important for cockatoos, but they are also important to a lot of other animals because they do make great homes. Now, what kind of animal do we think of if we think of an animal that can live in a hollow log and hunts at night? Sorry? You are correct, owls. If you're an owl, you're hunting at night, you need to rely on specialized features to find yourself a meal. Features like hearing. Can you all hear those frogs? That's what owls like to eat. Now what we're going to do is hide the sounds of those frogs behind either side. And I need someone to help me decide which one. Do you want to help me? What's your name? Carissa, what I need you to do is just point to the rock on that side or the rock on the other side, and I will hide it. Which one would you like? That one. Okay, I'm going to put a bit of food, I'm going to press play, hide it really well. Now what I need you to do, and everyone else as well, is turn around, because there is a beautiful hollow log. And any moment, out of that log, an even more beautiful owl called Howard is going to be flying on down to find himself a little bit of lunch.
Down, Billy. Oh, here he comes.
He's not listening very well, is he? Let's see if he can recover. Eventually made it. How good is that? We'll get Howard a little bit closer to you so you can have a look at the incredible design of that face. It's shaped like a heart. And how it works is it pushes the sound back to those ears. And there are enormous ears hidden underneath all those feathers. You would have also noticed when Howard flew, he did so very quietly. And this is really handy for you to be able to sneak up on your prey without them ever knowing that you are coming. So let's use our ears and see if we can hear any sound at all as Howard goes home. Quiet as a mouse, don't you think? You can clap, you can still hear from inside. Louder. Now we do say owls hunt at night, but did you know that about 50% of all owl species can also be found out and about and hunting during the day? And a lot of people are really surprised to hear this. In Australia, one of those owls is a barking owl, like Ripley, who today is going to fly very close to the tops of your heads. And you know, the reason these birds are out and about during the day is because of what they like to eat. And that happens to be other birds. What they do is they sit, they watch, and when they see something that makes a good meal, they get there in one big hurry. Just like that. And when you are a bird hunter like Herbie, you have to be fast. And I call her Herbie, that's her brother or sister. This is Ripley. But it's not only speed a bird like Ripley requires. Have a look at those enormous feet. They also help in hunting. Now, Ripley here can hunt something small like a starling or a sparrow, but large things are also on the menu. Even something as large as a sulphur-crested cockatoo is on the menu for this little, powerful little bird. Whee! Also, as Steve brings Ripley around, have a look at those eyes. Huge, enormous yellow eyes. And they're a little bit different to ours. We can move our side to side and up and down because we've got muscles. Birds like Ripley do not, but to compensate, they have a really flexible neck. They can turn their heads 3/4 of the way around and even completely upside down. And that allows them to see all the other things they like to eat. Now these birds, we said, can eat birds, but they can also eat more small mammals. And even things, I just need to squeeze through, even things like rats and mice can be on the menu. And you know, every time I look at Ripley here, I think she is the prettiest rat trap you will ever see. Don't you agree? Thank you. So thank you, Flea, and thank you, Ripley. And you know, talking about rats and mice, that reminds me a long time ago, before we got Elsie's show, we actually used to have a bit of a rat problem here at Taronga Zoo. Yeah, we used to have rats everywhere. They used to be on stage, underneath your seats around here, there where you are, yeah. Under your chair, and on the back fence. But what happened is, Els moved in, rats moved out, problems behind us. Not a one have we seen in years, thanks to Ripley. Thank you. And you know, getting to see a bird like Ripley and Howard out and about during the day is really special because they are really shy and really secretive. But before we bring our next bird, we're going to bring a bird that relies more on speed. So we've seen birds that rely on eyesight, hearing. What do you think relies on speed? Brendan? No, Brendan's not very fast. The bird we are talking to is called a bobby, also known as the little falcon, and he's flying around. He's very little, but he's very, very fast, and that assists him in getting himself a meal. What we are about to do is we're going to do a little bit of lure flying. So this is Brendan, his trainer, and what Brendan's going to do is swing a lure. The lure is in the shape of a bird because these birds like to hunt other birds, and they have the speed to be able to do so, because we did say birds are really fast. Now when Hess, that's his name, touches that lure, he wins the game. It's something we taught him to do. Obviously in the wild he chases birds and not lures, but that lure is very valuable. So he'll tip it and then he'll get himself a nice reward for doing so. Now have a look as he flies around at the shape of those wings. They assist him in flying and hitting his prey. He also has very tough feathers which allow him to pick up speed and catch himself a good meal. We did say when he hits that lure it becomes very valuable because he's learned that that means he's going to get a really nice reward of something he likes to eat. Have a look at Pest too. He's not very big. He actually weighs about the same as an orange. About 200 grams, not much there. But he uses so much energy in flying around at high speeds to hit those prey or those birds in mid-air and get himself a good meal. So it takes a lot of food, a lot of energy to be able to sustain his lifestyle. Now, if I was to compare it to something I would eat, say if I ate 50 Big Macs, it would mean that's equivalent to what Percy has to eat. Also, have a look at his eyes. He's got really big eyes. And we did say owls have big eyes because they hunt at night. It allows them to see really well. And we think these birds can also be found early morning and late afternoon hunting things like little micro bats. So they are fantastic and he's done a great job. So thank you, Brenda, and thank you, Percy. So birds like Pez, Howard and Marion are not that commonly seen out and about. They are very shy and a little elusive to see around, but there are other birds that most people would have seen. Birds like the most common parrots we have in this country, the galah. Now this is my friend Jasper, and Jasper and I today are going to demonstrate how clever a little galah can be. And to do so, what we need is the help of an adult volunteer with a gold coin. The first person to show me money gets to play. Yes, lady up there, stand up. Yeah, you looking back? What I need you to do is hold that coin between your thumb and forefinger to the side. Are you ready? You ready? What you need to do is fly up that way. That way. Yes. Please feel your money. Bring it back. And put it somewhere safe. Thank you. Great job. Got $1. Have a nice day. Anyone else want to play? What about someone on this side? Yeah, do we, lady up there, do you have 50 bucks? Never works.
I'll give you 10.
Do you want to do 50 bucks? Yeah, we do. No, we're only kidding. We actually only train honest birds here at Taronga Zoo. So what we are going to do is return your money. So if I can get you to stand up again, I will find you $1. This time I need your palm flat to the sky because Jasper is going to fly your money back and put it exactly where she found it. Thank you. Good job. Thank you. See you later. That way. That way. You know, not all birds are doing as well as what galahs are, and a lot of you wanted to donate money or give money away to a bird, and you do have the opportunity to do so after show. We have another couple of birds joining us in this big blue box. Now they take money, but they do not give change. The money goes in that donation box. And it's donated towards all different conservation projects that we support here at Taronga Zoo, including vultures in Nepal. And you know, with your help, our little parrots have raised so far over $150,000 for conservation.
In a minute, one more bird.
And talking about vultures, there are a species that have a funny reputation. A lot of people think they can be gross and even evil, but vultures are also very important to nature because they are like a little cleanup crew, but also very significant to many cultures. In South America, that's where I'm originally from, the ancient Incas of Peru believed that because the sun is so enormous, each day it needed the help of an incredible creature to be pushed into the sky. This creature is not a mythical one, but it is one of the largest flying birds you will ever see. It's called an Andean condor. Ours comes by the name of Leslie. And Leslie will be appearing very shortly on an incredible 3 meters worth of wings. You want to come here first, Leslie? Like we said, Leslie is a vulture, and these birds play a really, really important part to our environment. They're a clean-up crew. They clean up all those carcasses that will otherwise be left out to rot and spread disease. You can hear all the bird calling. They are just warning us that there's a bird of prey around and it's their territory, not hers, because this bird is a native of South America, not Sydney. But she was born right here at Taronga Zoo and has been with us all her life. Leslie, do you want to come this way? Good girl. And last thing Leslie has to do is exit stage. Thank you. She's a fantastic bird to work with. We are so lucky to have her. But like we said, she does play a really important part in nature by cleaning up the environment. But it's not just vultures that can clean up. If we accidentally throw rubbish in the bin, don't leave it there. Just pick it up and put it in the bin. Thank you, Fitzroy. Because all those little things that we do can go a long way to assuring that beautiful birds like we've seen today will have a future to survive in. And I would like to leave you with one last thought, and that is, next time you are out and about in this beautiful country of ours, always remember to look up, because you never know what incredible birds you will see. Thank you for joining us. If you have any questions, come on down and we will answer them for you. And of course, enjoy the rest of your stay at Taronga Zoo. See you next time.